Okay, now I'm going to EQ the overheads. I'm not going to compress the overheads at source. Some people would, and maybe I would do that and show you a video of that at one point. But yeah, I'm not going to do that because I'm actually going to do some bus compression on the overall mix. And if you squeeze overheads too hard, then it can go a bit crazy. Right, what I'm going to do, I've panned one of them to the center. I'm just going to mix on one of them first. One of the main rules about overheads is whatever you do to one of them, do exactly the same to the other one, or else you can induce phase and make it all sound weird. So I'm basically going to just put some simple EQ on. There's two choices. I'm going to do, I'll have a list. Now, again, get the analyzer on, and I'm going to pull off all the bottom end, probably this time below about 100 Hz. Don't really need anything below 100 Hz. Now, you can't go too crazy with overheads, but what it's all about is the top end. Cymbals, boosting the cymbals, that kind of sound. Now, what I'm going to do from about 3K, well, I'll sweep it down actually. As you can see, I'm just kind of adding sheen at the top. Yeah, so keep A being it. And what's good is maybe to take the master gain down a bit so the level matches up. Okay, now the other choice, some people completely get rid of the bottom end. So some people actually, you know, get rid of it there just so you can have the hi-hats. Now I'm not going to do that especially because there's toms in this track, and they're not mic'd on their own. So if you do that, you'll probably lose all the boominess of the toms. They're not going to be that present in the mix anyway, but if you got rid of all that on the overheads, you'd probably lose a lot of impact from the toms. So what sometimes you might want to do, there's still that boxy area going on sometimes. So what I sometimes do is clear that up a little bit again. So if I wasn't going to do that, then I'll clear it up a bit. Again, not much. Just possibly tidies up that middle part a bit. So like I say, if you want, try the thing where you pull the all the bottom end off. And also you could try it with the shelving EQ, this one. Does the same thing as a low cut, but just not as extreme. Sometimes that works well on overheads. Anyway, I don't like that, but you might want to try that if you feel like there's too much spill going on. Now what I'm going to do is, this setting that I've done here, I'm going to copy it, like I said. I'm going to go to the next overhead. I'm not even going to bother listening to that one. It probably should actually, but anyway, I'm going to paste the same thing on that one. I'll set this back to its pan position, and we'll hear them both together. Try and A-B them quickly. See, just bring out some of that top end sizzle. And pull their volumes down. Oh, that's a bit of a mistake. Keep them the same level as well, volume level. Thought there's something weird going on there. So. If we hear that in the mix, you can hear it just adds a lot more, you know, a bit of sizzle. Yeah, sounds nice. Final thing again, I'm going to A-B it just to check. Yeah. You can just hear the definition happening, can't you? A bit more separation, a bit more punch, a bit more clarity, everything, you know. Okay, so that's EQ and overheads.